Hi friends, it's Deanna here today, and today we're going to take a quick and easy casual pattern and we're going to turn it into something cute and fancy. I just want to show you how easy it is to take this, we're going to work with the straight fit raglan, to take this fun, easy to wear straight fit raglan and turn it into like a fancy kind of top that you can dress up and wear out, but it's still super easy to sew and it's still super easy to wear. I'm going to be using this lace mesh. This is a stretch lace, and I'm going to be using this beautiful double brush poly leopard print. I think that's gonna be super cute. So let's get started. Alright, one of the reasons why I love sewing this top is because it's so quick to sew and it usually turns out really super cute. So we're gonna get started. I've got my front, my back, and my sleeves and my neckband. That's all we need. I am not doing cuffs, so I lengthened the sleeve by a couple of inches, the length of the cuff, and then I'm doing the regular hemline. That's what I picked. So we're going to grab either your front or your back, whichever you want to work with first, and you're going to lay it out open on your table, and then you're going to grab your sleeve. Now the one good thing about this raglan is that it's super easy to tell which one is your front and which one is your back, because the length of the sleeve is a little bit different. So you're just going to lay your sleeve right on top, right sides together, make sure that it fits. So if it's not the right one, let's go over here. See how much I've got all this room left over right here. So that means this is not the right side. So I'm gonna go over here where the right side is and match those raw edges. I've had people ask me how to work with like a mesh or a lace, because it is a little bit more delicate. I would say if you are struggling with that, I would say use your, you can use your sewing machine or a walking foot. A lot of people like to use a walking foot when they're using delicate fabrics. All right, now you can do one of two things. You can go ahead and sew that up, or you can move on to the next step, which is usually what I like to do. If you use clips, this makes it a lot easier to jump on to the next step, because you the clips don't fall off as easily as pins do. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to place that bodice right side on top. So you can do this if you already sewed those up. If you wanted to sew those first, you will do this right after. But if you didn't, then you just place it right up, and we're going to place the sleeve side, the other side, onto the back bodice. But again, if you wanted to go ahead and sew the fronts first and then come back and do the backs, you can do that. That is totally fine. I'm using my serger, and I really like to have the lace or whatever the thinner fabric is on top, so that way I can see it, because sometimes it can move. See how it's like moving away from the edge? I can make sure that it's lined up correctly when I'm sewing. Alrighty, next step is to sew our side seams, and our top is already coming together just by attaching those sleeves. So see how easy this is gonna be. We're gonna match right sides together at that outer edge, the side seams and the sleeves. Alright, while we sew that, I'm also going to grab my neckband and prep it by sewing it right sides together at that short raw edge right here. Now all we've got left to do is to attach our neckband and to hem, and that's it. Super quick and super easy. We're going to fold that hem and that band wrong sides together. I'm gonna get rid of these because I'm going to run over them anyway when I sew, so it's okay to get rid of them. And I'm gonna clip, and then I'm going to go to the front and the back and then the sides and quarter this neckband. We do have a video on our YouTube channel about how, about neckbands. We actually have a couple videos about neckbands. If you're struggling getting your neckband just right, those two videos would be really great help on learning how to tackle that neckband just perfectly. We also have like tips and tricks about V-necks and all kinds of neckbands. So if you are struggling, make sure you check those out because those are such a good resource for you. So neckband is quarter. Now we're gonna quarter our bodice by grabbing the shoulders, matching them together and going to the front, and then doing the same for the back, matching the shoulders together and going to the back. And then we're gonna match our front and back, the marks we just made, and go to the sides and mark it. And now we're just gonna match up our neckband with those marks that we made, making sure that the front is on the front. Sometimes I end up putting it the wrong way and then I'll have the seam on the front, and you don't want the seam on the front. You want the seam on the back. All right, so I'm gonna go do that. And then also for hemming, you're just gonna fold in 1/2 inch, which is your hem allowance, in seam or pin or however you do that. And you're gonna do that for the sleeves and for the bottom of the bodice. All right, friends, we are done with our top. It turned out super adorable. I love how the sleeves kind of give it a little pop of like fancy and cute, but it was so easy. Have you sewn up this pattern yet? If you haven't, let me encourage you to go grab it. Maybe this might be your first sewing project, or you know, you don't know what to sew and you just want something quick and cute and fun. This would be the perfect project to just get in there and get out quickly. And it also would make a perfect present for someone that you like, someone you want to give something to, because it is a quick project and it is super cute. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Get to sewing, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!